This is a place where I can communicate things that might be too personal for any other venue. Images in a gallery, there's a very public nature to that, but working in the journal feels like a way to subvert my own fears of how I'm perceived. My name is Maxwell Harvey-Sampson. I'm a current M.F.A. candidate in Cornell AAP Image Text M.F.A. My thesis project is in late 20th century queer narratives, a narrative of queer photography that is laced with a nostalgia or profound desire for connection. Currently working on the photographic print as an object through the lens of collage and its connection to memory and trauma. I find that when I'm making a collage, that I'm working from some deeper emotions, and that the collages are artifacts of like a healing process. And when the words come, that final touch that gives meaning to the collages. I make work for a viewer to position themselves in the world of the photographs. And if the photographs are removed from context, then the words stand to position the viewer and the reader in a place where the photographs have a little light to them, have a little logic, or maybe the images exist in a world without logic. There's like a third spot between the images and the text that collide when I'm writing right onto the photographs. The words can deconstruct the images in a way that's also visual, that the words are their own design that give hidden meaning to the photographs. I think I seek to place myself in the images, and if it's not like a literal self-portrait, then the flowers or the writing, a photograph of another person or the photograph of a landscape brings a projection of sorts. I seek to embody my own ethos in photographs that are not necessarily literally a picture of myself. I am frequently more blind to what's happening in the photograph, and I often spend a lot of time with images not entirely sure what I'm seeing, if it's a flattened projection of myself or a two-dimensional embodiment of an idea or an emotion. I find that it often takes a few weeks for me to truly understand why I'm drawn to an image that I've made. Ideally, we get there instantly. We're immediately aware of our motivations. I think before the M.F.A, I was more concerned about words in isolation from photographs, and photographs in isolation from words. The practice of using text in relationship to an image, right at the center of that is this idea that the words can explain and contextualize an image. I think the idea that photographs flatten time allows an artist to reflect on the places they've been since making the photograph, and finding a relationship between the emotion of writing and the presence of autobiography in the images. You're able to find the enlightenment that maybe you didn't have